Oh, ladies and gentlemen, would you look at the time here? It's Brandon Hodge Q&A time. So this Q&A video is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. If you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, get them through SeatGeek. Use my last name as your promo code Hodge. At checkout, you get $20 off your tickets. That is for first-time orders only. So if you use it before, make a new account so you can still use the code. That gets you $20 off for any ticket for any event in the entire world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say, it's been a little while since we've done a Q&A here on the channel. I'm supposed to be doing these every month. I'm slacking off. But nonetheless, I did the huge. If you guys know, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, because I know I got a lot of new people here from the Royal Rumble Indianapolis trip, so hello there. And if you haven't seen the Royal Rumble Indianapolis vlogs, plural vlogs, there's more than one of them, a bunch of content, definitely do that and watch all the videos. But if you don't know, I did the huge. I asked you guys to ask me questions. I asked you guys on Instagram as well as here on YouTube to ask me some questions, and I'll answer them, because it's kind of weird. But also, I get questions sometimes, and this is kind of like the time to address that. So nonetheless, I got 5 questions here I've selected from Instagram and from YouTube. Everyone who asks me a question, also I read your name, so you kind of get like a little bit of a shout out. If you guys did not participate in this one, it's okay, because I do these every single month. And we'll be doing another one here quite soon, like in another few weeks. I'll be doing another Q&A, and you can participate in that. And then sometimes I do live stream Q&As where you guys can interact with me live. But nonetheless, I'm talking too much. Don't you guys think I'm talking too much? All right, the first question of the day here for the Brandon Hodge Q&A comes from YouTube user Daniel Jenkins 8708. They ask, hey Brandon, how long have you been a WWE fan? More specifically here, what age did you start watching wrestling, Brandon? Okay, so age group. I started watching wrestling. I think I was first introduced to the world of professional wrestling, WWE, whatever you want to call it, when I was about 10 years old. So I had maybe a little bit of a later start. Started watching at a later age than a lot of people even watching this video probably. I don't know. I was into all kinds of different things growing up. Like I was into like NASCAR racing. I was into like movies and other video games and things like that. I never got around to wrestling. I finally did around 10 years old. I got really into wrestling and dove right in, and then I started this YouTube channel. I think I started this YouTube channel when I was 12. So yeah, that's basically, this YouTube channel is like a whole documentation of my life from age 12 to age 25 currently. So yeah, I started watching wrestling at 10 though, so a few years before I actually started this channel. All right, the next question. Now this one isn't from anyone specifically, so this question I get like a lot, and I mean a lot, and I think in this Q&A like 6 people asked this same question. So basically it would be like, and it's not the same exact question, it's basically, are you going to this Raw, are you going to this SmackDown, and they would say the city that they're going to the show in. So it may be like this Monday's Raw's in Nashville, some people ask me if I'm going to that, some people asked if I'm going to like SmackDown in Chicago, or like different cities, or even house shows or things like that. And I have to say, things are a little bit different now. I'm trying to cut back on, it sounds like I can't stop going to shows. I need it. But no, basically, I'm trying to cut back on going to Raws and SmackDowns, because I'm in college now, and I can't like just jump on the road or jump on an airplane and just go to all these random shows for no reason. So I try to limit it to be like a noteworthy major show to actually travel like to the other side of the country for. However, there is an exception to that rule. If there's like a show in Tennessee, I'll go to it. I live in Florida now, but of course I'm originally from Tennessee, so all my family's in Tennessee, so that kind of gives me an excuse to visit my family. So anytime there's like a Raw, SmackDown house show up in Tennessee, I'll go to it. But as far as the rest of the country, I'm not going to go there unless it's like a premium live event, and it's still kind of selective about that. But basically, if it's a major premium live event, I'll try to go to it if it interests me, because of course I can't go to every single one, but I try to go to a few a year. Be nice to go to like 3 or 4 of them a year or something like that. But as far as pending and these crazy ticket prices and all that, that is the plan. All right, the next question is from Instagram user @ZachGorgon10. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'm horrible with names. Was your girlfriend Serenity a wrestling fan before you guys met? So yeah, you guys see her in the vlogs or what. I know she doesn't talk a lot in the vlogs. She's like quiet on the shy side. It's not like in your face kind of personality in the camera like I am, being obnoxious and annoying. But basically, a lot of people were wondering if she was like a wrestling fan, because she's going to a lot of wrestling shows sitting with me, as you guys have seen on the YouTube channel and like on Instagram and things like that. So basically, she was a wrestling fan like growing up, but she didn't actively watch when I met her, but it wasn't like she was like, had no clue what it was and thought it was weird or anything like that. Like, she totally got it. I would say she watched maybe in like 2012, 2013, maybe 2014, something like that. Her favorite wrestler was AJ Lee. So yeah, I was hoping AJ Lee was going to be at the Rumble, but of course that didn't happen. But actively, if you guys are wondering on her perspective on things, she really likes Chelsea Green, which is cool. She likes Liv Morgan. She likes Tiffany Stratton, so she's women's division kind of thing. And I guess her favorite men's wrestler right now is, of course, John Cena. I mean, how'd you go with John Cena on his freaking retirement tour? So she got some good choices. But yeah, I know she doesn't talk a lot in the vlogs and stuff like that. I'm trying to encourage her to open up a little bit more, be a little bit annoying in the camera. All right, the next question also comes from Instagram user SockMonkeyMike. Hey Brandon, are you going to WrestleMania? The most expensive WrestleMania in the history of the world. Are you going there and getting those expensive $20,000 tickets? Okay, so I've been saying for a while I am going to WrestleMania. I feel like this is the story almost every year, but this year it's quite bad. So Royal Rumble was very, very hard to get tickets to for an affordable price. Like Royal Rumble tickets were absolutely insane. I ended up waiting until like 30 minutes before the show went on TV, which was a reckless decision, and I was able to get floor for like $300, which was great. It was great to have floor for $300, given that was the very last row of floor. But they really didn't drop that much comparison of like what they were. And of course, WrestleMania tickets, floor is like what, like 20,000 for like the first few rows. Then it goes to like 10,000, and then like very top of the entire stadium, like section $1 million, and the top of the stadium's over $1,000. So it's like, that's quite a lot. Because I just spent $300 for floor for Rumble, and WrestleMania is that why? Why is it so much? So ultimately, it's going to depend on the prices. Like, I have a trip kind of like outline, like booked and kind of thing, but nothing's like written in stone. So I would say I'll try to go if the tickets are reasonable, but with active pricing, I'm going to say no. So yes and no. So as for WrestleMania, it's kind of 50-50. But I will say this, if I'm not able to go to WrestleMania because the prices are insane, I'll go to a different show. I'll go to a different premium live event to make up for not going to WrestleMania. So hopefully I can make the decision soon, because Elimination Chamber is tempting, especially in Canada, because the last, premium live event I sat floor for, or like close enough to get a chair for, I should say, was in Canada because the prices are so much cheaper in Canada. So Elimination Chamber is so tempting. So you guys might see me pivot and like book a last minute trip. If I cancel WrestleMania, but I don't know if WrestleMania is plausible, is possible, because it's so friggin' expensive this year. But if WrestleMania doesn't happen, I'll replace it with another show, if that's Elimination Chamber or like Money in the Bank or something else in between that. It would be like a spring show. So yeah, I don't know about WrestleMania considering those prices, because I was hoping by this point they would have dropped a lot. I'll say it's like 50-50. But if it doesn't happen, something else will happen, and it's going to be magical, because I'm King of Vlog Style. I'm not setting aside, I'm not laying down and dying. I'm going to make something magical happen one way or another. And WrestleMania is like WrestleMania. I would love to be there, because I haven't been there in a few years, but those prices, they really got to do something about, because so many fans have said they're not going because they're pricing them out, because it's just insane. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the final question for the Q&A. This comes from YouTube user Christian Carter 5044. Basically, they ask, hey Brandon, are you thinking about getting more replica title belts? Are you good? Are you good? You don't want no more. Okay, so I have a lot. I think I have nine real WWE shop replica title belts. There is so many of them. Yeah, so basically, as you guys can see, the shelves are full, the wall's full. I don't really have room for more, but the thing is, this is just one wall in the room. The entire rest of the room has a little bit of space. So, I mean, I would hate not to have them on the main wall, and I would have to come up with like a different way to display them. Like, I have this one up here, right? I could put one up there, so I've got room for one more. Just one more. That's what the replica belt collector crazy guy says. Just one more, and then it turns into like a million more. I would like to get more, maybe even like a whole nother shelf and fill it up and put it somewhere else in the room. But yeah, there's definitely more titles I want. Like, I want the new World Heavyweight Championship. Like, I want that. That thing is like unique and different. I don't want the new WWE Championship, because it's the same design. It just has more gold back there, right? So it's kind of like a waste of money considering how expensive they are. But there's several different ones that they've released that are cool. They released some signature ones, like the CM Punk spinner kind of signature one is totally so cool, and I want that so bad, but that's a lot of money. So something would have to go on sale, is my point for me to actually do it. I have to have a good sale, because I haven't bought a replica in a while, because I always prefer like traveling. So it was like I have to like do like a trip or get a title. I'm like, well, the trip's cool because it's like a whole experience, vlog, filmmaking, fun stuff. So it's kind of a thing. But if something went on sale, I would definitely grab it. So as far as more WWE Replica titles, I'll stand here and make a bold statement. I'll say, most definitely, you are definitely gonna see Brandon Hodge unbox another replica in the future. Hopefully in the soon future, because it has been a while since I got one. But yeah, there's definitely a few I'm wanting to get, and I will get here soon. So this replica title collection, yes, it will be expanding to greater and greater lengths until my whole house is just covered in replica titles. So there you guys have it. That is the Q&A for this month. I'll be doing some live stream Q&As like every once in a while. I'll try to do this maybe once a week. But as far as one that's going to stay on the channel, we'll do another one just in a few weeks as soon as it hits March. But nonetheless, there you guys have it. If you guys have any more questions, put them down below. I'll do some written responses down below. If you guys have any questions, I will do that. So do a little Q&A in the comment section today. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, guys. I'm your one and only undisputed king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.